The Anti-Hustle Manifesto: How to Win at Life Without Burning Out. Written and published by MSC Boost. Chapter 1. Introduction. The myth of constant productivity. The glorification of being always on has woven itself into the fabric of our everyday lives. The message is clear and loud. To be successful, one must constantly hustle, grinding away every waking moment. This chapter aims to dismantle that myth, presenting an alternative perspective that champions balance, well-being, and a more humane approach to achieving success. The modern work ethic has evolved to equate busyness with importance and productivity with worth. This perception has led many to believe that the only path to success is through relentless work, often at the expense of health, relationships, and personal fulfillment. However, this relentless pursuit often leads to a paradox. The more we push, the more elusive true satisfaction and well-being become. The myth of constant productivity suggests that downtime is wasted time, that every moment not spent in the pursuit of work is a moment lost. This narrative has pushed many to the brink of burnout, a state of physical, emotional, and mental exhaustion caused by prolonged and excessive stress. The irony is that in our quest to achieve everything, we risk losing sight of what truly matters. Let's take a moment to question the validity of this myth. Numerous studies have shown that rest, far from being unproductive, is essential for creativity, problem-solving, and decision-making. It turns out that our brains need downtime to process information, consolidate memories, and rejuvenate. By neglecting rest, we're not maximizing productivity, we're sabotaging it. The Anti-Hustle Manifesto advocates for a balanced approach to life and work. It's not about rejecting ambition or hard work, but about recognizing that our worth is not solely tied to our output. It's about understanding that success is multifaceted and personal, not a one-size-fits-all measure determined by society's hustle culture. Redefining success on your own terms is the first step toward breaking free from the myth of constant productivity. What does success look like to you? Is it financial stability, the freedom to pursue your passions, or perhaps the ability to spend more time with loved ones? By identifying what truly matters to you, you can begin to structure your life in a way that reflects your values, not just your to-do list. Setting boundaries is another critical aspect of challenging the hustle culture. In an always connected world, learning to say no is a powerful skill. It's about protecting your time and energy so you can focus on what's genuinely important. Remember, every yes to something means a no to something else. By being selective about where you direct your attention and effort, you can ensure that you're not just busy, but meaningfully engaged. The pursuit of balance also involves recognizing the importance of rest. Rest is not the enemy of productivity, it's its ally. By allowing ourselves time to unwind and disconnect, we enable our minds and bodies to recover from the stresses of work. This isn't just about getting enough sleep, though that's crucial, but also about incorporating moments of leisure and relaxation into our daily lives. Whether it's reading a book, taking a walk in nature, or practicing mindfulness, these activities replenish our energy and improve our overall well-being. Perhaps most importantly, the Anti-Hustle Manifesto emphasizes the value of well-being as a key component of true success. Well-being encompasses not just physical health, but emotional and mental health as well. It's about finding joy in the little things, fostering meaningful relationships, and cultivating a sense of inner peace. When well-being is prioritized, success becomes not just about what we achieve, but about how we live. By challenging the myth of constant productivity, we open ourselves to a more fulfilling way of living and working. This approach doesn't promise an easy path, but it offers a more sustainable and rewarding one. It's about making conscious choices that align with our values, setting boundaries that protect our time and energy, and recognizing that rest and well-being are not just essential for success, but are success themselves. The Anti-Hustle Manifesto is a call to action, an invitation to step off the treadmill of constant busyness and redefine success on your own terms. It's about embracing a life that balances ambition with well-being, where productivity serves as a means to an end, not the end itself. By rejecting the myth of constant productivity, we can find true satisfaction and fulfillment in our lives, not just in our work. Let this be the beginning of a new approach to life, one where balance, well-being, and personal fulfillment take center stage. The road ahead is not about doing less, but about doing what matters most. It's a path that leads not just to greater success, but to a deeper, more meaningful experience of life itself. Chapter 2. Redefining Success. Values Beyond the Grind. The conventional definition of success often paints a picture of wealth, status, and power. However, this narrow view can lead many down a path that ultimately feels unfulfilling. In this chapter, we explore how redefining success on your own terms can lead to a more satisfying and balanced life. At its heart, the anti-hustle approach encourages us to question and broaden our understanding of what it means to be successful. This perspective acknowledges that true success is deeply personal and can't be measured solely by external achievements or societal benchmarks. It invites us to consider our unique values, passions, and what brings us genuine joy and fulfillment. To embark on this exploration, it's essential to start with self-reflection. Ask yourself what truly matters to you. Is it the freedom to pursue your passions, the ability to spend quality time with your loved ones, or perhaps making a positive impact in your community? By identifying your values, you can begin to craft a vision of success that resonates with you on a personal level. Once you have a clearer understanding of your values, the next step is to align your goals with these principles. This alignment is crucial because when our goals reflect our values, we're more likely to feel fulfilled by our achievements. Setting goals that resonate with your values also provides a deeper sense of purpose and motivation, fueling your efforts with meaning beyond mere accolades or wealth. Implementing this personalized definition of success requires intentional choices and actions. It means prioritizing activities and commitments that align with your values and saying no to those that don't. This might involve making difficult decisions, such as turning down a lucrative job offer that demands excessive work hours, in favor of a less demanding role that allows more time for family or personal projects. In redefining success, it's also crucial to embrace a growth mindset. This mindset recognizes that setbacks and failures are not indicators of inadequacy, but opportunities for learning and growth. Viewing challenges through this lens can transform them from obstacles to stepping stones toward your version of success. It encourages resilience, allowing you to bounce back from setbacks with renewed insight and determination. Another important aspect of redefining success is the recognition of the intrinsic value of well-being and happiness. Success that sacrifices your health, relationships, or happiness is ultimately counterproductive. Prioritizing well-being means incorporating practices that nurture your physical, emotional, and mental health into your daily routine. Whether it's through regular exercise, mindfulness practices, or hobbies that bring you joy, these activities are not distractions from your goals, but foundational elements of a successful life. Building a community of like-minded individuals can also support your redefined vision of success. Surrounding yourself with people who share your values and support your goals can provide encouragement, inspiration, and a sense of belonging. This community can be a source of strength, offering both accountability and comfort as you pursue your vision of success. Finally, redefining success requires patience and perseverance. Change doesn't happen overnight, and there may be times when societal pressures or old habits challenge your new definition of success. Stay true to your values, remind yourself of why you chose this path, and celebrate the small victories along the way. Redefining success on your own terms is a powerful act of self-assertion. It allows you to live a life that is not only successful by your own standards, but also rich in fulfillment and happiness. By aligning your goals with your values, embracing a growth mindset, prioritizing well-being, and building a supportive community, you can create a life that truly feels like your own. As we move forward, remember that success is not a destination, but a way of living that reflects who you are and what you value most. Let this understanding guide your choices and actions, and watch as your life transforms into a reflection of your truest aspirations. Chapter 3. The Power of Slow. Embracing a slower pace in a fast-paced world. The idea of slowing down often feels counterintuitive. We're conditioned to believe that speed is synonymous with efficiency, success, and productivity. However, embracing a slower pace offers a profound opportunity to enhance the quality of our lives, work, and relationships. This chapter delves into the transformative power of slowing down, illustrating how it can lead to more meaningful success and fulfillment. The concept of slow living doesn't imply a lack of ambition or drive. Rather, it's about choosing to operate in a mode that allows for reflection, appreciation, and deliberate action. By decelerating, we grant ourselves the space to focus deeply, make more intentional decisions, and foster a connection with the present moment. This approach stands in stark contrast to the frantic pace that often leads to burnout and disconnection from what we truly value. Embracing a slower pace starts with recognizing the value of our time and attention. In a culture that celebrates multitasking and constant busyness, it's revolutionary to choose focus over fragmentation. Concentrating on one task at a time not only enhances our efficiency, but also our satisfaction with the work we do. The quality of our output increases, and we rediscover the joy in our endeavors when we're fully present and engaged. Slowing down also enables us to cultivate deeper connections with others. In our hurried attempts to keep up with the demands of life, our relationships can suffer. By intentionally making time for the people who matter most, we create richer, more meaningful interactions. This might mean setting aside technology during meals to engage in conversation, or dedicating specific times to be fully present with loved ones. These moments of connection are foundational to our well-being and happiness. A slower pace encourages us to savor life's simple pleasures. The beauty of a sunset, the aroma of a home-cooked meal, or the tranquility of a morning walk often go unnoticed in our rush to get to the next thing on our to-do list. By deliberately slowing down, we open ourselves to the richness of the world around us. This appreciation for the present moment is a key component of mindfulness, which has been shown to reduce stress and increase overall life satisfaction. To integrate slowness into your life, start by evaluating your commitments. Are there activities or obligations that don't align with your values or bring you joy? Simplifying your schedule by removing or delegating these tasks can create the breathing room you need to slow down. It's about making space for what truly enriches your life and letting go of the rest. Practicing mindfulness is another effective way to embrace a slower pace. Mindfulness involves paying attention to the present moment without judgment. This can be cultivated through meditation, but also by bringing a mindful awareness to everyday activities. Whether you're eating, walking, or simply breathing, practicing mindfulness can help ground you in the here and now, slowing the relentless pace of thought and activity. Setting boundaries around technology is also crucial. Our digital devices, while incredibly useful, can tether us to a perpetual state of availability and distraction. Designating tech-free times or zones in your home can help mitigate this, allowing for uninterrupted periods of focus, relaxation, or connection with others. Embracing a slower pace means redefining productivity. True productivity isn't about how much you can accomplish in the shortest amount of time, but about the significance and quality of what you do. By focusing on what matters most and giving yourself the time to do it well, you'll find that your work becomes more meaningful and your life more fulfilling. Slowing down in a fast-paced world is a radical act of self-care and rebellion against the hustle culture. It's a choice to live deliberately, to prioritize quality over quantity, and to find joy and satisfaction in the present moment. As we embrace the power of slow, we discover that it's not only possible to achieve our goals without burning out, but that our lives become richer, more colorful, and deeply satisfying in the process. Chapter 4. Mindfulness in Motion. Being present in your progress. In the pursuit of success and fulfillment, being present in our progress is a concept often overshadowed by the end goals. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully engaged and present in the moment, is not only a tool for stress reduction, but a critical component of sustainable success. This chapter explores how integrating mindfulness into our daily lives enhances our ability to make meaningful progress without sacrificing our well-being. Mindfulness in motion is about bringing a conscious presence to everything we do, from the mundane to the monumental. It's about observing our thoughts, emotions, and physical sensations as we engage in activities, allowing us to participate fully in our own lives. By doing so, we transform our approach to work and life, finding depth and value in our experiences that go beyond mere achievement. The benefits of practicing mindfulness are well documented, including improved focus, reduced stress levels, and enhanced emotional regulation. These benefits are particularly valuable in the context of anti-hustle productivity, where the quality of our engagement matters more than the quantity of our output. When we are mindful, we are less likely to get caught up in distractions or become overwhelmed by the tasks at hand. Instead, we can approach our work with a calm, focused energy that not only improves our performance, but also our enjoyment of the process. One of the simplest ways to incorporate mindfulness into your daily routine is through mindful breathing. This involves paying attention to the breath as it flows in and out, noticing the sensations in the body without trying to change anything. Just a few minutes of mindful breathing can center your thoughts and bring a sense of calm to your day. This practice can be especially helpful in moments of stress or when transitioning between tasks, acting as a reset button for your mind. Another technique is to apply mindfulness to everyday activities. Whether you are eating, walking, or even doing household chores, you can practice being fully present in the activity. Notice the details of your surroundings, the sensations in your body, and any thoughts or emotions that arise. This practice turns ordinary tasks into opportunities for mindfulness, enriching your daily life with moments of presence. Mindfulness also plays a crucial role in how we relate to our goals and achievements. By focusing on the present, we can appreciate the small steps we take toward our goals, recognizing that progress is not always linear. This perspective helps us stay grounded and patient with ourselves, reducing the pressure to constantly achieve and allowing for a more sustainable pace of progress. Furthermore, being mindful of our thoughts and emotions enables us to navigate challenges with greater resilience. Instead of getting caught up in self-criticism or discouragement, we can observe our reactions with kindness and curiosity. This self-compassion is a powerful tool for personal growth, encouraging us to learn from our experiences without judgment. Incorporating mindfulness into interactions with others can also deepen our connections and enhance our communication. By being fully present in conversations, we can listen more attentively and respond more thoughtfully. This not only improves our relationships, but also enriches our interactions with a sense of authenticity and empathy. Practicing mindfulness encourages us to embrace imperfection. The anti-hustle approach is not about being perfect or achieving balance at every moment. It's about making conscious choices that align with our values and well-being. Mindfulness teaches us to accept the present moment as it is, with all its imperfections, and to find beauty and learning in the imperfection. Mindfulness in motion is a journey of bringing awareness, compassion, and presence to every aspect of our lives. By practicing mindfulness, we can navigate the path to success and fulfillment with grace, enjoying each step of the process. It's a reminder that the quality of our moments adds up to the quality of our lives, and that being fully present is perhaps the most profound progress we can make. Chapter 5. The Myth of Multitasking. Focusing on depth over breadth. In a culture that praises the ability to juggle multiple tasks simultaneously, the myth of multitasking as a hallmark of productivity is pervasive. However, emerging research and practical experience are challenging this notion, revealing that true effectiveness comes from focusing deeply on one task at a time. This chapter explores the downsides of multitasking and advocates for a more mindful, single-task approach to work and life. Multitasking, or the attempt to perform several tasks simultaneously, can seem like an efficient use of time. In reality, it divides our attention, leading to a decrease in the quality of our work and an increase in stress levels. The human brain is not wired to handle multiple attention-demanding tasks at once. What we perceive as multitasking is actually task switching, a process that can significantly reduce productivity and increase the likelihood of errors. The allure of multitasking is understandable in our fast-paced world, where demands on our time and attention are incessant. However, embracing a single-tasking approach can lead to greater efficiency, higher quality work, and a more fulfilling way of engaging with our tasks. By giving our full attention to one task at a time, we can dive deeper, uncovering nuances and insights that would likely be missed in a more scattered approach. One of the first steps toward embracing depth over breadth is to recognize the value of undivided attention. Studies have shown that focused work can lead to enhanced creativity and problem-solving abilities. When we concentrate on a single task, our cognitive resources are not diluted by competing demands, allowing for a richer and more engaged process. Creating an environment conducive to deep focus is essential. This might involve setting specific times for email and social media, using tools to block digital distractions, or establishing a dedicated workspace. The goal is to minimize interruptions and create a setting where concentration can flourish. Time management techniques can also support a single-tasking approach. Methods such as time blocking, where specific blocks of time are designated for particular tasks, can help structure the day and ensure dedicated focus periods. This approach not only aids concentration, but also provides a clear framework for managing various responsibilities without succumbing to multitasking. Learning to prioritize effectively is another critical skill. Not all tasks are created equal, and identifying which tasks require immediate attention and which can wait is a crucial component of effective single-tasking. This involves assessing the impact of tasks, considering deadlines, and aligning work with overarching goals. By prioritizing tasks based on importance rather than urgency, we can dedicate our best efforts to what truly matters. Building breaks into the workday is also important. Contrary to the multitasking paradigm, which often leads to continuous, low-level engagement with multiple tasks, taking regular breaks can refresh the mind and enhance productivity. These pauses provide an opportunity for the brain to rest, process information, and return to tasks with renewed energy and focus. Cultivating patience and practicing mindfulness can help counter the impulse to multitask. Patience allows us to remain committed to a task, even when progress feels slow. Mindfulness, the practice of being fully present and engaged with the current task, can help maintain focus and minimize the distraction of competing demands. By challenging the myth of multitasking and embracing a single-tasking approach, we can unlock a more productive, satisfying, and sustainable way of working. This shift requires intentionality and practice, as old habits can be hard to break. However, the benefits of focusing on depth over breadth are profound, leading not only to better work outcomes, but also to a greater sense of presence and engagement in our daily lives. In adopting a single-tasking approach, we find that our work is not just about completing tasks, but about engaging deeply with our endeavors, fostering a sense of mastery and fulfillment. This chapter invites you to explore the power of undivided attention and discover how focusing on one task at a time can transform your approach to productivity and well-being. Chapter 6. Setting Boundaries. The Art of Saying No. The ability to set boundaries emerges as a crucial skill. This chapter delves into the art of saying no, a practice that protects our time, energy, and well-being, enabling us to focus on what truly matters. Setting boundaries is not about pushing others away, but about respecting ourselves and ensuring our needs are met. The art of saying no begins with understanding our limits. Each of us has a finite amount of time and energy. Recognizing this fact allows us to make conscious choices about how we allocate these precious resources. It's essential to identify what is most important to us, whether it's career advancement, family time, personal development, or health. Knowing our priorities acts as a guide for setting boundaries and making decisions that align with our values. One of the biggest challenges in setting boundaries is the fear of disappointing others. Many of us are conditioned to prioritize the needs and wants of others above our own, often at the expense of our well-being. However, it's important to realize that saying no is a sign of self-respect and strength. It communicates to others that we value our time and commitments. By clearly articulating our limits, we teach others how to treat us, fostering mutual respect and understanding. Learning to communicate our boundaries assertively and kindly is key. Assertiveness allows us to state our needs and limits clearly without being aggressive or passive. It involves expressing ourselves in a way that is respectful of both our own needs and those of others. For example, instead of simply declining a request, we can explain our reasoning in a way that acknowledges the request while staying true to our priorities. It's also beneficial to offer alternatives when saying no. If we cannot commit to a request, suggesting another person who might help or a different time when we might be available demonstrates our willingness to support, albeit in a way that respects our boundaries. This approach can help maintain positive relationships while ensuring we don't overextend ourselves. Practicing the art of saying no also involves managing guilt. It's common to feel guilty when we prioritize our needs, especially if we're used to putting others first. However, it's essential to recognize that self-care is not selfish, but necessary for our health and happiness. Reminding ourselves that setting boundaries is an act of self-preservation can help alleviate feelings of guilt. Moreover, setting boundaries with technology is increasingly important in our connected world. Digital devices and social media can encroach on our time and mental space, making it challenging to disconnect and recharge. Establishing specific times for checking emails or social media can help us regain control over our digital lives, reducing stress and enhancing our focus on the present moment. It's crucial to respect the boundaries of others. Just as we wish our limits to be honored, we must extend the same courtesy to others. Respecting boundaries fosters healthy, supportive relationships built on mutual respect and understanding. The art of saying no is a powerful tool in navigating the complexities of modern life. It allows us to protect our time, energy, and well-being, focusing on what truly matters. By setting clear boundaries and communicating them assertively, we can build a life that reflects our values and priorities. This chapter encourages you to embrace the art of saying no, recognizing it as an essential step toward a balanced and fulfilling life. Chapter 7. Unplugging to recharge. The importance of digital detox. The need to periodically disconnect becomes increasingly important. This chapter explores the concept of a digital detox, a purposeful disconnection from digital devices and online platforms to recharge mentally, emotionally, and physically. Engaging in a digital detox can lead to enhanced focus, improved relationships, and a deeper sense of well-being. The constant influx of information and notifications from our devices can lead to a state of perpetual distraction, making it difficult to focus on any task or to engage fully in the present moment. This digital overload can also contribute to feelings of stress, anxiety, and inadequacy, as the curated lives of others on social media platforms present an unrealistic benchmark for comparison. The first step in embarking on a digital detox is to acknowledge the impact that excessive digital consumption has on our lives. This awareness can motivate us to take actionable steps toward reducing our screen time. It's not about renouncing technology altogether, but finding a healthier balance that allows us to enjoy the benefits of connectivity without becoming enslaved by it. Setting clear boundaries is crucial for a successful digital detox. This can include designated times during the day when devices are turned off or put away, such as during meals, 1 hour before bedtime, or the first hour upon waking. These boundaries help to create spaces free from digital interference, allowing for more meaningful interactions with others and with oneself. Engaging in activities that promote presence and mindfulness is another key element of a digital detox. Activities such as reading, journaling, spending time in nature, or practicing meditation can help fill the void left by reduced screen time. These activities not only provide a restorative break from digital stimuli, but also help to cultivate a sense of inner peace and contentment. For many, The idea of disconnecting, even temporarily, can evoke feelings of fear or anxiety about missing out on important updates or being unreachable. It's important to communicate with friends, family, and colleagues about your digital detox plans. Letting others know when you'll be offline and why can help manage expectations and reduce any potential stress associated with being less accessible. The benefits of regular digital detoxes are multifaceted. Physically, reducing screen time, especially before bedtime, can lead to better sleep quality, as the blue light emitted by screens can interfere with our natural sleep cycles. Mentally, taking breaks from the constant stream of information allows our brains to rest and recharge, leading to improved concentration and productivity when we do engage with digital devices. Emotionally, a digital detox can lead to improved mood and self-esteem. By reducing the time spent on social media platforms, we can lessen the impact of negative comparisons and foster a more positive self-image. Additionally, spending less time online creates more opportunities for in-person connections, strengthening relationships and enhancing our social well-being. Implementing a digital detox into your routine does not have to be a daunting task. Start with small, manageable goals, such as one tech-free day a week or specific tech-free zones in your home. Over time, as you begin to experience the benefits of disconnecting, you may find yourself naturally inclined to extend these periods of digital disengagement. Embracing the practice of digital detoxing is a vital step toward reclaiming control over our digital lives. By setting intentional boundaries around our use of technology, we can enjoy the benefits of connectivity without sacrificing our mental, emotional, and physical health. This chapter encourages you to explore the transformative potential of unplugging to recharge, offering a pathway to a more balanced, focused, and fulfilling life. Chapter 8. Prioritizing health. Physical and mental well-being above all. The pursuit of success is often accompanied by the misconception that personal well-being can be put on hold. Yet, true achievement cannot be separated from the state of our physical and mental health. This chapter underscores the importance of prioritizing health as the foundation of a fulfilling life and sustainable success. Physical health and mental well-being are deeply interconnected, each influencing the other in profound ways. Neglecting one can lead to imbalances and issues in the other, creating a cycle that detracts from our quality of life and our ability to reach our full potential. Recognizing this connection is the first step toward developing a holistic approach to health that encompasses both the body and the mind. A commitment to physical health involves more than just avoiding illness. It includes adopting habits and routines that enhance our overall well-being. Regular physical activity, a balanced and nutritious diet, adequate sleep, and preventive health care are all critical components. Exercise, for example, not only strengthens the body, but also has been shown to improve mood and reduce symptoms of anxiety and depression, illustrating the dual benefits of physical health practices. Similarly, mental well-being should be given equal attention and care. In today's fast-paced world, stress, anxiety, and burnout are increasingly common, making mental health practices essential. Techniques such as mindfulness, meditation, and deep breathing exercises can help manage stress levels and foster a sense of inner calm. Additionally, seeking professional support when needed is a vital aspect of maintaining mental health. The concept of self-care is central to prioritizing health. Self-care refers to the practices we engage in deliberately to care for our mental, emotional, and physical health. It's a personal process that looks different for everyone, but is universally important. Whether it's carving out time for hobbies that bring joy, connecting with loved ones, or simply allowing ourselves time to rest, self-care is not indulgent, but necessary for well-being. Creating a supportive environment is also crucial in prioritizing health. This includes building a network of support among friends, family, and healthcare providers. It also involves cultivating a personal environment that promotes well-being, such as a comfortable living space, a workplace that respects work-life balance, and communities that encourage healthy lifestyles. Overcoming barriers to prioritizing health is a common challenge. Time constraints, financial limitations, and societal pressures can all make it difficult to maintain healthy habits. Addressing these barriers may involve setting clear boundaries, seeking out accessible resources, and challenging societal norms that glorify overwork and neglect of personal well-being. The benefits of prioritizing health extend far beyond personal satisfaction. They include improved productivity, creativity, and resilience, all of which contribute to a more successful and fulfilling life. When we are healthy, we are better equipped to face challenges, seize opportunities, and enjoy the fruits of our labor. Incorporating health into our definition of success is a transformative shift. It moves us away from a narrow focus on external achievements and toward a more holistic understanding of success that includes well-being, happiness, and personal fulfillment. This chapter invites you to embrace health as a priority, not just for the sake of longevity, but as a key component of a rich, rewarding life. As we move forward, remember that taking care of your health is not a detour from the path to success, but an integral part of the journey. By valuing our physical and mental well-being, we lay the groundwork for sustained achievement and a life well lived. Chapter 9. Leisure without guilt. The role of rest in productivity. In a culture that often equates busyness with productivity and success, the concept of leisure might seem at odds with achieving our goals. However, rest is not only a natural counterbalance to work, it's a vital component of a productive life. This chapter explores how embracing leisure without guilt can enhance creativity, replenish energy, and ultimately contribute to our success and well-being. The guilt associated with leisure stems from a deeply ingrained belief that time not spent productively is time wasted. This mindset can lead to a cycle of constant work, where breaks are seen as a luxury rather than a necessity. Yet, research and experience show that strategic periods of rest are crucial for maintaining high levels of performance over time. Leisure activities provide a necessary respite for our minds, offering a chance to recover from the demands of concentrated work. Activities such as reading for pleasure, engaging in hobbies, or spending time in nature can help reduce stress, improve mood, and boost mental health. These activities aren't merely escapes from work. They're an integral part of a well-rounded, productive life. Moreover, leisure time can foster creativity. A mind at rest is free to wander, explore, and make connections it might not in a focused work mode. History is replete with examples of scientists, writers, and artists who have had breakthroughs while engaged in leisurely activities, underscoring the creative potential that rest can unlock. To incorporate leisure without guilt, we must first redefine our relationship with work and productivity. Recognizing that they are cyclical, not linear, can help us appreciate the role of rest. By acknowledging that periods of low activity are not only natural but beneficial, we can start to remove the stigma associated with taking breaks. Setting boundaries around work is also essential for guilt-free leisure. This might mean establishing specific work hours and sticking to them, even if work from home blurs the lines between professional and personal life. It's about giving ourselves permission to step away from work, knowing that time off is not a deviation from productivity, but a part of it. Communicating the value of leisure to others can also help mitigate guilt. Sharing with friends, family, and colleagues about the importance of rest in your productivity regime can help set expectations and reduce pressure to be constantly available. It can also encourage a culture that values balance, where taking time for leisure is normalized and celebrated. Experimenting with different forms of leisure can help you find activities that genuinely rejuvenate you. Not all leisure activities are created equal, and what works for one person may not for another. It's about finding joy and relaxation in the activities you choose, whether that's physical exercise, creative pursuits, or simply doing nothing at all. Reflecting on the benefits of leisure in your own life can reinforce its value. Noticing improvements in your mood, creativity, and productivity after periods of rest can provide tangible evidence that leisure is beneficial. This personal insight can help counteract any societal or internal messages that frame leisure as unproductive. Embracing leisure without guilt is a radical act in a culture that prizes constant activity. Yet, it's a necessary shift for those seeking a sustainable, fulfilling approach to work and life. By acknowledging the productive role of rest, setting boundaries, and exploring activities that replenish our energy, we can redefine success to include not just what we achieve, but how we achieve it balanced, refreshed, and fully engaged in both our work and our leisure. Chapter 10. Creativity and Rest. Partners in Innovation. The relationship between creativity and rest is one of the most fascinating dynamics in the pursuit of innovation and personal fulfillment. This chapter explores how periods of rest and disengagement from work-related tasks can become a powerful catalyst for creative thinking and problem-solving. Far from being opposites, creativity and rest are deeply interconnected, each enhancing and enabling the other in the cycle of productive work. Creativity thrives in environments where the mind is allowed to wander, explore, and connect disparate ideas in new and unexpected ways. It is in these moments of relaxation and leisure that our subconscious can sift through information, leading to insights and solutions that elude us during periods of focused effort. The stories of breakthroughs coming in moments of rest, from Archimedes in his bath to Newton under his apple tree, underscore the vital role of downtime in the creative process. Embracing rest as a partner in creativity begins with challenging the notion that constant activity is the only path to success. In reality, the brain needs time to rest in order to process experiences, consolidate memory, and rejuvenate its capacity for attention and problem solving. By incorporating deliberate periods of rest into our routines, we create the mental space necessary for creative insights to surface. Developing a restful practice that fosters creativity might involve activities as simple as taking a walk, engaging in free-form journaling, or practicing mindfulness meditation. These activities, by shifting focus away from immediate problems, allow the subconscious mind to work on solutions in the background. The key is to engage in these practices without a specific goal in mind, letting the mind roam freely and make connections on its own terms. Another essential aspect of fostering creativity through rest is to cultivate a mindset that values curiosity and openness to new experiences. This mindset encourages us to see rest not as idleness, but as an opportunity for exploration and discovery. Whether it's learning a new skill, reading broadly, or simply daydreaming, these activities stimulate the brain in novel ways, planting the seeds for future creative endeavors. Creating an environment that supports creativity and rest is also crucial. This environment should be free from the pressures of productivity and the constant buzz of notifications and distractions. It might mean designating a quiet space for relaxation and reflection, or setting aside specific times when digital devices are turned off. The goal is to create a sanctuary where the mind feels free to explore and innovate. Moreover, integrating rest and creativity into our lives requires us to listen to our own rhythms and needs. Paying attention to when we feel most creative and when we need rest can help us tailor our schedules to leverage these natural cycles. Some may find their creative peak after a period of restful sleep, while others may discover that midday breaks rejuvenate their creative energy. It's also important to recognize and celebrate the creative insights that emerge from periods of rest. Acknowledging these moments reinforces the value of rest in the creative process and encourages us to continue prioritizing downtime as an integral part of our work and lives. The partnership between creativity and rest is a dynamic interplay that fuels innovation and personal growth. By embracing rest as a vital component of the creative process, we open ourselves to a world of possibilities. This chapter invites you to rethink the role of rest in your life, not as a luxury or an afterthought, but as a fundamental building block of creativity and innovation. Chapter 11. Building Resilience. Learning from setbacks without the burnout. Resilience, the ability to bounce back from challenges and setbacks, is an indispensable quality in navigating the complexities of modern life. This chapter explores how we can build resilience by learning from our setbacks, thereby preventing burnout and fostering a sustainable path to success and personal fulfillment. Resilience is not an innate trait that some possess and others lack. It's a set of skills and attitudes that can be developed over time. It involves a positive adaptation in the face of adversity, trauma, or significant stress. In the context of the Anti-Hustle Manifesto, building resilience is about creating a buffer against the pressures of constant busyness and the inevitable setbacks we encounter on our paths. The first step in building resilience is to adopt a growth mindset, the belief that our abilities and intelligence can be developed through dedication and hard work. A growth mindset encourages us to view challenges as opportunities for learning rather than insurmountable obstacles. This perspective shifts our focus from what we've lost to what we can gain from the experience, laying the groundwork for resilience. Practicing self-compassion is also vital in building resilience. Self-compassion involves treating ourselves with kindness and understanding when we face failure or make mistakes, rather than being harshly self-critical. This approach helps to soften the impact of setbacks and reinforces our intrinsic worth, independent of our achievements. To build resilience, it's important to foster a strong support network. Relationships with friends, family, and colleagues can provide emotional support, practical assistance, and different perspectives on our challenges. Knowing we have a supportive community to lean on can make us feel less isolated and more empowered to face adversity. Engaging in regular self-care practices is another crucial element in preventing burnout and building resilience. Self-care includes activities that nurture our physical, mental, and emotional health, such as exercise, adequate rest, healthy eating, and hobbies that bring us joy. These practices not only improve our well-being, but also recharge our batteries, giving us the strength to cope with challenges. Setting realistic goals and expectations for ourselves is essential in the journey toward resilience. It's important to recognize and accept our limits, setting achievable goals that align with our values and capabilities. This realism helps to mitigate feelings of inadequacy and frustration that can arise when we set our sights too high without considering our current resources and circumstances. Building resilience is a dynamic process that requires patience, effort, and a willingness to confront and grow from our experiences. By embracing a growth mindset, developing emotional intelligence, practicing self-compassion, fostering strong relationships, engaging in self-care, and setting realistic goals, we can enhance our ability to navigate life's ups and downs. This chapter encourages you to view resilience not as a shield against adversity, but as a strategy for engaging with the world in a healthier, more sustainable way. By learning from our setbacks and cultivating resilience, we open ourselves to a life of greater satisfaction, well-being, and genuine success. Chapter 12. Sustainable Habits. Long-term success without the sacrifice. The quest for success often leads us down a path of unsustainable habits, where the sacrifice of our well-being seems necessary to achieve our goals. However, the key to lasting success and fulfillment lies not in the volume of our sacrifices, but in the sustainability of our habits. This chapter delves into how cultivating sustainable habits can lead to long-term success without the need to compromise our health, relationships, and personal happiness. Sustainable habits are those practices that can be maintained over the long term without causing us harm or leading to burnout. They are the small, daily actions that, when compounded over time, lead to significant achievements and improvements in our quality of life. The foundation of sustainable habits lies in their alignment with our values, capabilities, and realities of our lives. One of the first steps toward establishing sustainable habits is to clarify our priorities. Understanding what truly matters to us helps to focus our efforts on activities that are meaningful and rewarding. This clarity prevents the dispersion of our energies on tasks that may seem urgent, but do not contribute to our long-term goals. mindfulness plays a crucial role in developing sustainable habits. By being present and aware of our actions, we can make more conscious choices that support our well-being and align with our long-term objectives. Mindfulness helps us recognize when a habit is becoming unsustainable, allowing us to adjust our course before we reach the point of burnout. Setting realistic goals is another essential aspect of sustainable habits. Goals that are too ambitious can lead to frustration and feelings of inadequacy, whereas manageable, step-by-step objectives encourage progress and motivation. Celebrating small victories along the way reinforces our commitment to these habits and boosts our confidence in the ability to achieve larger goals. The integration of rest and relaxation into our routine is a non-negotiable aspect of sustainable habits. Recognizing the importance of downtime not only prevents burnout, but also enhances our productivity and creativity when we are working. Scheduling regular breaks, engaging in leisure activities, and ensuring adequate sleep are all practices that support the sustainability of our efforts. Flexibility is a hallmark of sustainable habits. Life is unpredictable, and the ability to adapt our habits in response to changing circumstances ensures their longevity. This adaptability might mean modifying our goals, adjusting our methods, or even temporarily putting certain practices on hold. The willingness to adapt keeps our habits relevant and sustainable in the face of life's inevitable changes. Building a support system is also vital for sustaining our habits. Surrounding ourselves with people who share or support our goals can provide the encouragement, accountability, and advice needed to maintain our practices over time. Whether it's a mentor, friend, or community group, this network can be a source of strength and motivation. Cultivating an attitude of kindness towards ourselves is crucial in the journey towards sustainable habits. There will be days when we falter, and practices may slide. Treating ourselves with compassion in these moments, rather than criticism, allows us to regroup and continue forward without the added weight of guilt or self-reproach. Sustainable habits are the cornerstone of long-term success and fulfillment. They enable us to pursue our goals with vigor and resilience, all while maintaining our health, happiness, and well-being. This chapter invites you to reflect on the sustainability of your current habits and to consider small, meaningful adjustments that can lead to a more balanced, productive, and satisfying life. Chapter 13. Community and Connection. Finding support outside of work. In the pursuit of a balanced life, the importance of community and connection cannot be overstated. While personal achievements and professional success are significant, the relationships we foster and maintain outside of work provide a sense of belonging, support, and joy that are integral to our overall well-being. This chapter explores the vital role of community and connection in enriching our lives and supporting our goals. The value of community lies in its ability to offer support, provide a sense of belonging, and foster connections with individuals who share similar interests or values. Engaging with a community can take many forms, from joining local clubs or groups that align with your hobbies to participating in volunteer work that resonates with your values. These connections can offer new perspectives, challenge us to grow, and provide a network of support through life's ups and downs. Building meaningful connections outside of work also involves nurturing friendships that are not solely based on professional interests. Investing time and energy into developing and maintaining these relationships can create a support system that is invaluable. Friends can offer emotional support, honest advice, and much-needed distraction from the pressures of work, contributing to a more balanced and fulfilling life. Participating in group activities, whether they are focused on physical, creative, or intellectual pursuits, provides an opportunity to meet new people and deepen existing relationships. These shared experiences can lead to stronger bonds and a sense of camaraderie that enriches our lives. Additionally, engaging in activities we enjoy can also be a source of relaxation and rejuvenation, further emphasizing the importance of community in our overall well-being. The digital age has expanded the possibilities for connection, allowing us to build and participate in communities online. While these virtual spaces offer convenience and accessibility, It's important to balance online interactions with face-to-face connections, which provide the depth and richness that come from in-person experiences. For those who may feel isolated or disconnected, taking the first step toward building a community can seem daunting. It can be helpful to start small by reaching out to a colleague for coffee or attending a local event related to an interest of yours. Over time, these small steps can lead to more significant connections and a sense of belonging. It's also important to be intentional about the communities we choose to engage with. Aligning ourselves with groups that share our values and interests can lead to more meaningful and fulfilling interactions. Being active and contributing to the community can also enhance our sense of purpose and satisfaction. Fostering a sense of community within our families and close relationships is equally important. These intimate connections provide a foundation of support and understanding that is crucial for our well-being. Prioritizing time with family and loved ones and engaging in activities that strengthen these bonds can enhance our sense of connection and belonging. Community and connection play a pivotal role in our lives, offering support, enrichment, and a sense of belonging that complements our personal and professional achievements. By actively seeking and nurturing these relationships, we can build a more balanced, fulfilling life that is rich in both success and meaning. Chapter 14. Conclusion. Your life, your terms. Embracing the anti-hustle lifestyle. Embracing the anti-hustle lifestyle is a powerful statement in today's fast-paced world. It is a declaration that your well-being, happiness, and fulfillment are paramount, transcending the relentless pursuit of work and societal definitions of success. This final chapter consolidates the essence of living life on your own terms, emphasizing the importance of making conscious choices that align with your values and contribute to a balanced, satisfying life. The anti-hustle lifestyle is not about shunning ambition or hard work. Instead, it advocates for a more intentional approach to both, ensuring that your efforts lead not only to external achievements, but also to internal satisfaction and well-being. It's about recognizing that true success is multidimensional, encompassing personal growth, relationships, health, and happiness alongside professional accomplishments. Adopting this lifestyle means setting boundaries that protect your time and energy, allowing you to focus on what truly matters. It involves cultivating mindfulness, practicing self-care, building resilience, and fostering meaningful connections. These practices are not just strategies for a more balanced life. They are acts of self-respect and affirmations of your worth beyond your productivity. At the heart of the anti-hustle lifestyle is the courage to define success on your own terms. This requires introspection to understand your values, aspirations, and what brings you joy. It also demands the strength to pursue your vision of success, even when it diverges from societal expectations or the paths taken by others. Living life on your own terms means embracing your unique journey, with all its twists and turns, knowing that each step is a reflection of your choices and values. One of the key messages of this book is the importance of presence and engagement in every aspect of your life. By being fully present, you enrich your experiences and deepen your connections with others. This presence transforms everyday moments into opportunities for joy and fulfillment, making life not just a series of goals to be achieved, but a rich tapestry of experiences to be savored. As you move forward, remember that adopting an anti-hustle lifestyle is a continuous process. It requires regular reflection, adaptation, and commitment to living in alignment with your values. There will be challenges and pressures that test your resolve, but each challenge is an opportunity to reaffirm your commitment to a balanced, fulfilling life. Finally, embracing the anti-hustle lifestyle is an invitation to contribute to a broader cultural shift, one that values well-being, sustainability, and genuine fulfillment over constant busyness and superficial measures of success. By choosing to live according to your own terms, you inspire others to consider what truly matters in their own lives and to make choices that reflect their values and aspirations. In embracing the anti-hustle lifestyle, you are not only creating a more fulfilling life for yourself, but also contributing to a world where success is measured not by how much we do, but by how well we live. Let this book be a guide and a companion as you navigate your path, reminding you that the ultimate aim is not just to succeed, but to thrive on your own terms.